Okay, let's get started again. I accidentally stopped recording, but now it's started again. Okay. Let's continue with the data analysis. We looked at here the correlation among the three dependent measures. They're pretty correlated. They are as expected. They show pretty good consistency or reliability, although the item on difficulty has some questions or we have some suspicions about the validity. Does the difficulty item really measure how persuasive?
Professor, we can't see your screen yet.
Oh, okay. Let me see here how I can share that. How about now?
Yes.
Okay, so the three items are related, highly correlated with each other. That shows good reliability. But then there's some questions about the validity of the difficulty item. It's weakly correlated with importance. Although the direction is good, we predicted a negative correlation, but it's not that strong. So maybe we have some questions about, is this item really measuring persuasiveness? And then we're ready for the data analysis. We're ready to test our hypothesis. Do the data support our hypothesis? And you have to follow the hypothesis closely, very closely. Remember the hypothesis, we have three. The first hypothesis says positive framing works better. Positive framing works better. Does the data show that? And here is a research design. Positive framing, negative framing. So basically, we're testing the main effect of positive framing versus negative framing. Is there a main effect for message framing? Does positive framing overall produce higher levels of persuasiveness than negative framing? What part of the data you look at? Here. You look here. Overall, I don't care about whether you are vaccinated or not. So I combine the vaccinated and non-vaccinated and look at the overall. What is the result of positive framing versus negative framing? And let me show you, I'm going to show you how to analyze the data. So with the data analysis, we use SPSS. Now, this one is commercial. This is commercial software. And anybody taking a 250 with me next semester? So 250, let me show you. Well, if you take 250 data analysis, we will have to you will have to learn how to use this kind of programs. Unfortunately, I found there's a free version. It's not SPSS, but very similar to it. It does almost everything like SPSS, with a few exceptions. Here, I'm going to use the original commercial SPSS to do the analysis. Here you have a subject number. We have how many? 64. One person didn't tell us whether he has vaccinated or not. That's okay. we have one missing data over there. Oh, here, this person. This person did not have answered the question, have you received vaccination or not? And then here, what are we trying to do? What are we trying to analyze? We're trying to analyze do those people who received the positive framing questionnaire show higher persuasiveness than those students who received the negative questionnaire? And the data we care about the mean and the standard deviation. Remember, these are the descriptive statistics. The mean and the standard deviation is a descriptive statistics. So here, how about the mean? Let me start with the mean. Equals to, I need to go get the mean. This is positive framing versus negative framing. And then one way to get that is that the old-fashioned, the slow way. I select the cases. So that if framing, so let's select E, framing is 1, framing equals to 1, that means a positive framing. So here, I select all the positive framing, but then let's do something else. Let's arrange the data a little bit. I want to sort the case. So there's also this is like almost like a Excel. Sort the case, sort cases according to first according to framing, and then according to vaccination status, ascending order here. This will make the data a little bit more clear. So framing 1 is positive, 2 is negative. And now I am selecting all the students who received the positive framing questionnaire. And I want to look at their commitment, importance, and difficulty. And so we do a descriptive statistic. What are we trying to analyze? Commitment, importance, difficulty. What the numbers do we want? Yeah, mean, standard deviation, minimum. Well, I don't care about minimum, maximum, just mean and standard deviation. So here you have the, I'm going to copy this one. Okay, I have that. Yeah, let's not copy, it's just remember it. For this group, you have 36 people, 36 people. The mean for the, well, commitment, for commitment is, let me copy it anyways, because since it's here, I can't make up my mind. So this will be positive framing. Combined over, so combined across vaccination. Both vaccinated and non-vaccinated. So here, positive framing, the commitment is 7.08. 7.08. I'm just looking at the mean. I will leave you guys to look at the standard deviation. 7.08. 7.08. How about importance? Importance mean is 794.
7.94.
Yeah, good. 794. But difficulty mean
3.58.
3.8. Oh, 358. 3.58. Yeah, standard deviation. Well, leave standard deviation alone for now. So here you have these numbers. You want to know that is this 708 higher than this one, negative framing? So what about negative framing, folks? We want the means. I want the means for, let's see here, get commitment for those people who have negative framings. And now I need to select some other cases, several cases. So framing now equals to 2, not 1. Yeah, okay. And look at the data. Now I have all those people who have negative framing. And I just get the same numbers, description, same variables, nothing changes, just different people. And here, let me go on this one, copy this one. Now I'm giving you a negative framing combined over vaccination. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be that different, right? But although it's not so much difference, there is. Yeah, so here, you see commitment, positive framing is 7.08. This one is almost the same. So I would say that this is a small difference. But then you want to ask question, is this difference statistically significant? Yes or no? Probably not. It's too small. The difference is too small. So 7.08 versus 7.07, the small difference may be due to lag. Right here. So here, negative framing for commitment 7.07. It's not big. Then how about the other ones for importance? 7.5. So, well, that's a bigger difference. That's a bigger difference than commitment. 7.50. But still, it's not that much. 7.94 versus a 7.5, maybe due to lag. How about difficulty? Difficulty 3.32 versus 3.58. 3.32, maybe due to lag. Yeah. So then you have to. I will explain how you find the p value later on. But just to look without looking at the p value, just eyeballing the means doesn't look very promising. They just don't differ that much. So that's one hypothesis we were trying to test. Another hypothesis we're trying to test is that there are many facts for vaccination status. In other words, do those people who get vaccinated show stronger commitment than those who have not received vaccination? Yeah, then we don't care about people's negative framing, positive framing. And then we are going to combine this, we're going to look at the column means here. We want to look at the vaccinated versus non-vaccinated. And now I need to do some data selection. Selecting cases. Now, I don't care about framing, but now I care about vaccination status. Yeah, vaccination status equals to 1. These are the people who already got vaccinated. I want to look at their means. So the data, well, I only have those people who got vaccinated. Here's the status 1, and I want to look at their attitudes. Are they persuaded? Here. This is vaccinated people. And then across framing or positive vaccinated people or commitment. The mean is 8. Although it's really high, importance is high. But then I want to compare this curve with non-actual, those people who have not been vaccinated. Let me select those cases. Now I want vaccination to be status to be true, not vaccinated. Continue, okay. Check the data, make sure we are selecting the right people. Yeah, the correct people. These are vaccination and then we get the means and standard deviation. Same variables. Oh, looks very good. Looks very good. I copy that. Yeah, these are the, I don't want to have so much space. Not just say non-vaccinated subjects combined positive. If you compare them, the vaccinated people, their commitment is 8.3, but the non-vaccinated subject, their commitment is 6.22. Pretty big difference. 2 points. I am suspecting this might be significant. This might be statistically significant. And then here, well, how about the importance? Pretty big. Well, not so big difference, but still kind of big difference. Yeah. And then how about difficulty? Difficulty, is that the direction we are predicting? Yeah, I'm predicting that positive framing. Well, if you people, well, this is the vaccinated people. Well, vaccinated people will perceive the action as less difficult than those people who are not vaccinated. No wonder these people who didn't get vaccinated, they perceive the task as more difficult than those who have been vaccinated. But this difference is rather small. I don't know whether this difference is significant or not. Yeah, that looks really what we are predicting. Now we have a look at the main effects. positive versus negative framing doesn't seem to be making any difference. And vaccination status does seem to make a difference. Vaccinated people, they are more committed. They believe it's more important, and they believe it's less difficult to get vaccinated. Although the difficulty difference is rather small, we don't know whether it's significant or not. We need to do the analysis. I will explain how you do the analysis later on. So here, now it's a complex part. It's a difficult part. I mean, not difficult, but complex. Hypothesis number 3, we are predicting that for those people who got vaccinated already, those people, basically for this column, these people got vaccinated, it doesn't matter whether you frame it positively or negatively. It doesn't make a difference. They are committed already, and they think it's important, and they think it's not difficult. Anyway, either way, their behavior is more convincing. But for those swing voters, for these two groups not vaccinated, these people are considering, should I go get vaccinated or not? And I believe that if you present the message in a positive way, they get more persuaded than presenting it in a negative way. In other words, we need to look at the patterns of the means. So in other words, here, prediction that these two groups. So here, this group and the two column groups will not differ from each other in terms of a commitment, importance, and difficulty. But these two column groups, these two groups on the right column, they should differ. And the positive framing group should be showing stronger commitment, stronger importance, and weaker difficulty. So now we need to look at the cell means. Look at cell means. So how about these people? These people, we need to look at do these two groups differ? Vaccinated people, do they differ according to whether they receive the positive and negative framing? And then slowly we need to do some data selection. So what people do we want? Select cases, and so we want status. We want the vaccinated people. And the vaccinated people, these are the vaccinated people, and we want framing to be positive with 1. And then let's select the cases. Are we selecting the right people? Yeah. So framing is 01, status, yeah, 01. Yeah. Positive framing, positive status. And then we want to do the simple descriptive statistics. Let me post it here. This is positive for framing, so vaccinated. Plus, what's plus? Vaccinated positive framing. commitment 806 here means 8.06, and then importance 853, 853,347, 853, and this one difficulty 3.07. Yeah, so this is one group, and then we want to compare this group with the group below, vaccinated, negative framing. Our prediction that these two groups should not differ. It doesn't matter whether they receive positive framing or negative framing. And that means that I need to select that group, select cases, select now, still vaccinated, but now they receive negative framing. Framing equals to 2, and then we click OK. We do the same analysis. Oh, we only have 10 people in this group. This is vaccinated plus negative framing. Oh, that's really interesting. So if you compare these two groups, it seems that there's some difference. Negative framing seems to be working better. So you see that among those people who got vaccinated, those people who got a negative framing are more committed. 8, 7, 9, 7, higher than this number. So difficulty is lower. So maybe, well, yeah, that's really interesting. So let me remember for this matter. 8, 7, 9, 3, 2, 3. 8.7 higher than the one above, 9.30 and 2.3. Yeah, so for those people who have been vaccinated, the scare tactic, the negative framing seem to be working better. But we don't know whether the difference is significant. It's not big, 8.7 versus 8.06. Is that significant? We don't know. This one is bigger, 9.7 versus not really big. Yeah, but it looks very, very kind of interesting. How about this one? Those people, the swing voters, not vaccinated, my prediction that there should be a difference. My prediction that among the unvaccinated, positive framing should work better. Is that the case? So we need to look at the unvaccinated people. Now, data selection, say here, selecting cases, if now vaccination status is 2, not vaccinated, framing is 1, and not vaccinated receiving positive framing. Okay. Analyze it, same descriptives. looks interesting. So this would be a not vaccinated positive framing. I will leave you to put it in the 2x2 table, so you know where these numbers fit. This will go here, and I want to compare it with the other group. The other group will be not vaccinated negative framing. I'm predicting a big difference. So here, data cases. Status 2 does not vaccinated. Framing now is 2 negative framing. And yeah, here. $19 people in this group. Not vaccinated. Is negative framing. Oh no, well, I think I got wrong table. That's not the same. I have to kind of get rid of this. I think I copied the wrong table. Can't be identical. Did I make the selection correctly? So data selection, cases. Yeah, now status 2. Okay. And then with analysis. Yeah, here it looks better. Yeah, this looks more correct. Not vaccinated plus negative framing. So these people are all or both the swing voters, not vaccinated. One group received positive framing, the second group received a negative framing. And then here, does it support my prediction? My prediction that the positive framing would work better for them. And we have 3 ways to measure whether this works better. So here, positive framing, commitment, not too much difference, no difference, almost no difference at all. 6.2 doesn't support my hypothesis. How about importance? That looks better. That looks better. Importance for false positive framing, 7.4. That's 1 point higher than the negative framing. How about the difficulty? Not too much difference. So one measure looks good, importance. Those people who receive the positive framing think it's more important than those people who receive negative framing. But we don't know whether this difference is big enough to be significant. Next time, I'm going to show you how to determine the significance level. But now just look at the descriptive statistics. So yeah, doesn't seem to be supporting my prediction fully and unequivocally. The data just doesn't support the hypothesis very strongly. Although this one looks really promising, we will have to look whether this is significant or not. Yeah, so that's part of the data analysis. We took care of the descriptive statistics. Next time, we're going to take care of the inferential statistics. And some conclusions you can draw based on this analysis is that if there's a main effect for well, it does positive framing, negative framing matter. Overall, doesn't matter that much. Positive framing and negative framing doesn't make that much difference. How about vaccination status? Yeah, that makes a big difference. Those people who already got vaccinated have a higher commitment, importance, a lower difficulty than the people who have not got vaccinated. And then is there an interaction between the two variables? Yeah, not too much, not that way, not in the pattern. The pattern was different from what we have predicted. So that's the risk of scientific research. That's what we call empiricism, empirical verification. The data could support your hypothesis or not support your hypothesis. Yeah, so now let's look at, I'm going to post this part of the research results in the portal. And then what you want to do that you want to download it and make sure you understand it. You kind of make sure you know how to interpret it. And then also, I already posted this writing instructions in the portal. What you want to do that you want to write about, you want to work on the part before results section. So results, we have some of the results, but not all the results. You can ruminate or you can chew on the results that I will post, but you are ready to work on everything before that. You want to look into your literature review. You want to have a kind of read about the literature review about these key concepts. You want to read about the theory. Maybe your theory is different from my theory. And you want to develop your hypothesis based on your theory. And then you are ready to read about the research methodology. Yeah, let's see, for this week, we're going to have, I'm going to open the little quiz. Again, this is a open book quiz. I'm going to have a quiz on some of the stuff we talk about hypothesis testing. So we just want to have some questions about the research hypothesis, no hypothesis, the population, the sample, and rejecting the no hypothesis and supporting the research hypothesis. Yeah, not too many questions. We didn't cover a whole lot of stuff. You want to download this part and then download, again, I hope you have already downloaded, studied these slides. And also keep reading these two chapters. These two chapters are really crucial. All right. Any questions? I'm going to post the video. I'm going to post the video in the portal too. Okay, here. I will do the roll call. We just missed one person. I don't know who is missing. It's very easier if I can figure out who is the missing person, but let's just do the roll call. Attendance. Today is February 28th. Hanoi is there, I see her. Jackman Prada, see her. Just I see her. Severin, are you there? Who is the one person who is missing? Severin, no. Are you the one who is missing? Aurora, you're the one who's missing. I just missed one person. Carolina, Carol. Rosa is there.
Yes, I'm here,
Yeah.
Professor.
See Rosa, Maria, Louisa,
Present.
yeah, and it is here. Katie,
Yes, Professor.
Nada is here. I see her. Yeah, Iliana, see here. Fiza, I see your name. Jashanpreet,
Yes, Professor.
yeah. Rakia,
Yes, Professor.
yeah. Adna is here. Let me ask you here, Adna. Yeah. Adna is not here. Maybe Adna's the person who is missing. Adna. Yeah, where's Indiana visa? How about Aurora? Aurora there? Aurora's not there. Oh, right, Aurora not there. Severin not there. Yeah, Adna here. Viviana, are you there? Okay, good. Kaisa, see your name. Sanya.
Here,
Sanya.
Professor.
Okay, good. You're here. Michelle.
Present, Professor.
Yeah. How about the Sarah? I mean, Maria Tyner. Maria.
Present,
Yeah.
Professor.
Sarah's here. Melanie's here.
I'm here.
Yeah, good. So I'm missing Adna, missing Aurora, and also missing Sabrine. Okay, yeah. Well, if there's no
Sarah is here, Professor.
second.
Sarah.
Oh, Sarah, yeah, Sarah, I gave you presents.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. I'm missing Adna, Aurora, and Sabrine. Okay, yeah, download all the materials studied. I'm going to post the results we have so far and also the video right away. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you,
Thank
Professor.
you, Professor.
Bye.